How did the Olympics play out in terms of what you were expecting?
I think I didn't have a very good idea of how it would turn out. I'd never been to the Olympics before, so I had a very open mind, and obviously I wanted to have a really good race. So I finished in a group of women that I have a lot of admiration for and consider myself lucky to be a part of that group. So I was happy with my finish, even though it wasn't a medal. It was definitely a culmination of 4 long, hard years of training.
Some highlights leading up to the Olympics.
The Montreal World Cup, by far, I'd say the best race of my life. It got me onto the Olympic team, and I had some great racing with my team Cheerwine from the States. We did some racing in California, where we were the top place team. New Mexico, we were the top place team, the Tour de Gila, and that was a big goal for our team that year.
What were some of the highlights for you outside the racing?
After our race, I had a week with my husband where we got to see Beijing itself. I think the highlight was having little kids come up to us and say hello because they knew that word in English, and just being so interested in you as a foreigner to their country. And we'd give them a little Canada pin, and that sort of made their whole day. Just to see the friendly atmosphere and how happy people were was something I'll take with me forever.
What's on the horizon for you next?
Now I'm back teaching full-time at Galt Collegiate in Cambridge, and starting a mountain bike team at my school in the spring, and going to do some mountain biking with my husband.
What was it about racing that made you keep at it, do you think?
I think it's the camaraderie. I used to be a triathlete, and I joined Ziggy's, the club, and I just was overwhelmed by the social side of the sport and the tactical side of racing, and just the opportunities that are available. It's not like it's predetermined who will win based on your physical ability. There's a lot more involved in the sport that kept me interested.
I used to work at Harvard Hills. I had a development program there. I worked with a lot of kids, and then just this last year I started my own team, Jet Power. We had lots of good sponsors, Opus and OGC's on board for next year, so I've got some good things on the horizon for my team, Jet Power, which is what that's kind of my passion, to work with the kids, and now it just complements me being the provincial coach. I applied for the job about a month ago, and I was pretty excited to hear last night that I got the position, so I'm really, really happy about that. This season, second at Nationals was a big deal for me. Riding with Jeff Kabush, he's been an idol of mine for a long time. Hopefully he shows up next year, and hopefully I can move up one spot on the podium. But I think after tomorrow my season's going to be over. I'd like to focus on this provincial job and get prepared for next spring, do the best job I can, and then hopefully have a longer cross campaign next fall. That's the plan at least.
2008, the season has been, it went very well. I'm very happy with how it went. Some of the highlights, definitely World Championships, second year U23, placing 6th. I'm very, very happy with that, how that went. I got to gain a lot of new experiences racing a couple of the World Cups over in Europe for the first time. Going there, I wasn't sure exactly where I'd place. I did go there with a bunch of fellow Canadians, so I knew what they were capable of because they have more experience. So I knew where they were able to place. Both races went very well, actually, in Germany and in Spain.
What are your plans for next year?
So I'd like to do a number of World Cups over in Europe. A bunch of the United States series. I'd like to go down there and gain more experience racing with them, and hopefully just do more World Cups and just keep plugging forward and keep improving as each year goes on.
What were some of your favorite highlights?
Winning the Tour de Beauce with Swain. Yeah, the team was outstanding. Everybody rode way beyond, well, not way beyond, but I mean everybody was just on, and we never faltered or had any problems. So that was a big win for us. Yeah. With
the demise of the team, I suppose that's probably quite bittersweet. Did you see it coming?
Well, I mean, we found out in December last year that the budget was going to be happening. Trying to find a sponsor all year, but it was kind of a bit inevitable. But I mean, on the upside, everybody's found a team. Everybody has a contract, which is, I think, a testament to how good the team was, given the tough market right now for the riders. I think it was special, a unique situation in which there were no egos. Everybody got along really well. Yeah, there was a really good chemistry, and I think everybody on the team really appreciated what we had. Team race, we're already talking about heading down to Cuba. Tickets are booked for the Tour of Cuba in February, so we're doing that. So I'll go to California for January, and then down to Cuba for February. So it'll be good.